What do you think of Luka going to the Lakers?
I feel like it was a good trade.
It was the craziest trade in NBA history.
Yeah, Luka always wanted to play with LeBron, so, and then LeBron's getting older, so they like, yo, we got to think of the future. Luka's young; he's in his 20s. You know, he got good basketball experience from overseas, so
yeah. I mean, when I mentioned this to Boosie, and he's only talking about his lifetime, but
Boosie only go to Atlanta Hawk games, so you can't.
no. But what he said was he's never seen, the face of the Lakers be a white guy.
Long as I've been living, I've never seen a white boy be the face of the Lakers. He might hurt his ankle. It's a jinx. It's a fucking jinx. I ain't never seen a white boy be the face of the Lakers. It just don't seem right. It just don't fucking seem right. If he would have went anywhere else, I would have had but it's just janky. I ain't never seen a white boy be the face of the Lakers.
Now, if you go, 40 years ago, then, you have white players who are dominating the Lakers.
Right.
What's his name?
So what he's saying, because of Magic, Kobe,
Kareem,
Shaq.
Magic, Kobe, Shaq, LeBron. I mean, before him, was it Jerry West? Yeah, there we go. Jerry West. Was
now
the big
now that you think about it, he got a point, though.
Yeah, no. But Boosie's like 40, so in his lifetime, he's never seen a white guy, lead the Lakers. Do you think Luka could do it?
I think Luka could do it. That's one of my favorite players. I mean, he had experience since he was 16 playing in Europe. I think he won a chip out there. He was playing at 15, 16. Remember them kids? They be playing like in the league super early. You know what I mean? So I think he could do it. And look at the trade. I mean, it was kind of a good trade, even though I like AD. But come on, AD was hurt. Once he went to Dallas, he's just getting better. And Kyrie got hurt. So for them, and that was a good trade because Luka is not hurt.
Yeah. What do you think of Jokic, though? The first ever 30-20-20 triple-double.
Oh, I've seen that game.
Ever.
I've seen that game. I mean, he's the truth, man. He's the humble giant, Come on, he's the most humblest guy in the NBA, bro. He's like, he act like he doesn't even care that they won a chip that first time, and he's just like one of them working guys that just wants to work, and you'll just see him with his family, and he's just humble. Even if he gets it, he'd be like, oh, nothing. We have another game tomorrow. He doesn't even care. So it's just, you see how humble he is. It's just like compelling.
Yeah, I mean, Gilbert says something interesting. And listen, Gilbert was a all-star NBA player.
Gilbert
so when it comes to this, like...
His son is nice, too.
Yeah, he is.
His son is nice.
He is. Yeah, in fact, like, he was supposed to do an interview with me, but he had to cancel last minute because he had a meeting to talk about his son's NIL deal.
Yes, yeah.
So, I mean, they're
getting paid in college now. They're making millions before they even get to the league.
Yeah, but what he said was, you kind of have this interesting phenomenon where when you look at like when you look at the top white players throughout history, like the Larry Birds and the John Stocktons, they all kind of emulated black players, right? And there's really not a lot of top-notch white guys. But now you have these European whites that play different. And that's how they're coming in and dominating the game.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so you almost have like a new phenomenon happening because they play different. They're not trying to emulate the American players. They have their own kind of rhythm, and that's why they're doing what they're doing.
Because the American white has adapted the black game, right? They're more athletic, so they're using athleticism now versus the fundamentals. So the foreigner still has the fundamentals because they're not athletic. So you're talking about, like, think about the foreigner. Dirt, right? You're talking about Luka. You're talking about Jokic, right? These guys aren't very athletic, so it's basically skill-based.
Yeah, a lot of good players is coming from, like, other places, bro.
Right.
Look at Gildress. Gildress from Canada, ain't
he? Yeah, the Greek freak.
Yeah.
I mean,
Giannis.
Yeah.
I hope we get him in New York, though.
Possibly.
I hope we get him. If we get him, oh, man, we need that.
Yeah.
Let's go, Knicks. Shout out to the Knicks. Maybe he just was at the game.
Yeah. They're going to the finals this year?
I hope so. We playing good. We should be going, though. We playing good. I got faith. I'm at every Knick game damn near. You know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely, shout to the Garden of Dreams. They help out the kids there. Charity out there. Shout out to them and shout out to the Knicks. Shout out to my man Drake. Shout out to the Garden, baby. Big bodega. Yeah, but we get Giannis, we'll be good.
Well, I mean, speaking of overseas, one of my Vlad TV YouTube members, AC Slater 727, said, since you're the Passport Boys president, if you had to pick a country to live in outside the U.S., which one would it be and why?
Ooh, that's a
good question, right?
Good question.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You've been to how many countries? I've been to like 50 countries. How many have you been to?
I'm going to tell you if I had
You've been to like 100 countries, I think?
Yeah, I'd say about 100.
Yeah.
I would say where I would live and why, I would live in Gold Coast, Australia.
Okay, I've been there.
And the reason
it's nice. Okay.
Yeah, I like it. It's like the Miami, Australia. It's very nice weather. And you can smoke weed in Australia. It's not bad. The weed rules ain't bad. You can smoke. But I would say Gold Coast, Australia. I would do Australia right there. Or Paris.
See, the problem with Australia is that it's just so far.
That's what I like.
That flight, what is it, like a 17-hour flight?
Yeah, it's like damn near 20 hours. But that's the whole thing is nobody want to fly out to bother you.
No, and you're a superstar when you land. If you're American, like I was being treated like Jay-Z when I was DJing out there.
Yo, I
was doing big venues, like
you said, the flight is far, but I love, like, that's one of the places that I love to go is Australia. But I would do Gold Coast, Australia, because like Miami on steroids out there, and the cars, and they're not like strict on weed and stuff like that. I would say Dubai, but Dubai is strict on weed, strict laws. I would say Paris, but Paris gets real cold. So I go with Gold Coast, Australia.